everybody, it's the
ter
coach.
jogo
Welcome to this special Saturday edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see a man on his 8th NFL team, Ryan Fitzpatrick, and the Miami Dolphins, as they take on Case Keenum.
We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Redskins. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Out come the Dolphins here, and last year at this time, if you remember, we had quarterback battles all over the NFL, really. Cleveland, Buffalo, Arizona, and...
Não. Sugestões, formação. Formação, vamos aqui escolher o linha de gol. Aqui o blitz. Vamos lá ver aqui o blitz. Eu estou ali. Vamos. Começou, vamos para a carga.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Trying to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time, and it's third down. And here now a look at the Dolphins' offensive unit.
And I like taking the focus to running back Kenyon Drake because when he came out of Alabama,
the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack.
Now we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just straight ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The punt team on now as this one sent away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Olha, vamos aqui ao pistolo. Vamos ao passe.
Keenum and the Redskins now going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, it's Keenum. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he'll be brought down. That's a face mask. Certainly looks like it indeed. Here come the flags. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job. Really trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Okay,
now it's Keenum, here off the bootleg. Buying time to his left. Looking long for his tight end Reed. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain. And let's run through the Dolphins defense.
One of the more underrated yet valuable positions in the NFL is safety, and Rashad Jones epitomizes what you're looking for. A guy who can drop down into the box in the run game and tackle those bigger, stronger running back. He can also cover people, whether it's tight ends or bigger slot guys. Every down.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as he'll stop him well short of the yellow line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
As partes dos saltos, das fintas. Graficamente Está apresentável, está bom. Vemos aqui a cara do árbitro. Vemos aqui o touch.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami.
Vamos embora. Não cheguei lá, mas acho que fiquei mais perto da área deles.
On a bit of a somber note here as the Dolphins head out. The Miami community recently mourning the loss of a Hall of Famer in every sense of the word, Nick Bonacani, a linebacker and leader of that famed no-name defense on the undefeated Super Bowl winning team back in '72. Bonacani died at 78 back in late July, but well, he was much more than a football player, wasn't he, partner?
He certainly was. I only had a chance to meet him one time, but of course admired him from afar. Watched him on Inside the NFL as an analyst. You know he was a lawyer, and at one point was a player agent. Another time he ran a big-time, private company. You name it, he's done it. But his life's work came when his son Mark got hurt in a football game playing for the Citadel at East Tennessee State, and he ended up starting the Miami Project to Cure Paralysis and the Bonacani Fund to help Mark and others like him, because remember, Mark got paralyzed in that game. That's what we remember Nick Bonacani for even more.
Apanha, guys.
And now look at this, big gain, but a fumble. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. Keenum again here on 2nd and 10. Rifles one incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. 3rd down here. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Here's Keenum. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Oh, he's got a little
Yes, everything to me.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try to move the football.
Now an open man, that's the tight end Gesicki. It's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The catches like that, that's what the Dolphins envisioned when they took Gesicki high in the 2nd round a season ago. He did have 22 catches as a rookie, but did not find the end zone. Certainly feels more comfortable wearing number 88, his old college number, after sporting 86 as a rookie. And here is the Redskin defense.
That corner is Josh Norman. I would think he would want to quibble a little bit. Actually, Josh, we have a full discussion with the metrics people who say that maybe he's not the elite lockdown corner he thinks he is. He would say, ask all the receivers in the NFC East. They would think differently, because a day against Josh Norman is a very difficult day for any receiver.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone. Can't connect there. On as the punt team now as this one set away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They've shown very little offensively to this point. Well, neither team has, really. They come up here now, 1st down. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
quer-me roubar a bola, mano, neste
3
ritmo.
yards, and now it's second down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and set things in behind them. So some quick passes can work as well.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Isto é permitido. No,
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because it had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Não percebo nada.
Following the penalty, it's Geis. It's a loss of 14 that time, and that's going to make it fourth down. Here's Tressway now, as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Aí está ele, grande pontapé, sim senhores.
Here comes Grant on the return.
Isso, anda cá, meu
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Big Diamond. Isto, o meu inglês é um espetáculo. Estás a ver, ó Rafa?
The Dolphins have the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Fitzpatrick to throw it. Got it, that's Devontae Parker complete. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Aqui nas opções, temos aqui pedido de tempo.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
É engraçado, o público está bem armado. Isto assim também pode querer dizer que agora mais recentemente, comparado a FIFAs e outras coisas mais. Mas até em termos de usabilidade é flexível, é a mesma falta de não saber os controles bem, é grande barriga aquele gajo, aprendendo, acaba-se por aprender também a jogar, mas está engraçado, isto é bastante engraçado porque ajuda a se estressar, a gente vai atrás do gajo e dá um grande encontrão, e boa!
Coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. It was DeShazer Everett that time who got a hand in to break it up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up second down.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw again. Fitzpatrick, and this is going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and now it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Fitzpatrick again. They'll set up the screen to Drake. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. They do get 5 there, but it's not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Tenho essa dificuldade, as coisas que não sei
And this one's going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. But hang on, a flag is down. Now, if it's on the defense, they might decline it and take the points. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it, I had to.
É engraçado, como eu disse, não vou me estar a repetir muitas vezes, em termos de visão para o estádio, de habilidade, controle de jogo.
And Drake is in for a Dolphins touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Acho que ficam com uma ideia como é que é o jogo para quem nunca jogou. Ficam com uma ideia. Os controles são fáceis. Aparece tudo escrito, é só lerem e saber qual é a opção que querem fazer, de ataque, de passe. É fácil. Agora tem que aprender a jogar, né? Para quem não sabe. Lá está o árbitro a avançar outra vez. Aqui mais parece o Arthur com aqueles passos malucos. Aqui os treinadores. Depois temos o return left, return right. Como eu disse, não sei o que isso quer dizer. E teríamos que, eu no meu caso,
after the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. As this unit comes back out there, let's focus in on Darius Geis. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
And they'll bootleg it here with Keenum. Out to the left here to Reed. Escapes the defender. Jordan Reed. Touchdown, Washington.
Toma!
Jordan Reed.
Grande sprint. Só com este sprint ganhei 6 pontos. Epá, eu até pensei 2 vezes em comprar agora o jogo. Aí parecia a chita, man. Ei, eu ganho, man. Ai, toma, batatas escondidas. Mas tirando a brincadeira agora, é engraçado. O jogo, sinceramente, é engraçado. Não tirando o mérito dele, né? Ei, agora temos aqui, pronto, para o gol. Ei, falta uma direção. Olha aí, completamente ali o tomate. Realmente eu também fiquei decepcionado agora. Falhei completamente. Uma coisa que eu não tinha reparado é que isto. Temos aqui uma seta.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Já percebi, parece. E tipo, lá está o Arthur a dançar outra vez. Isto devia ser a Macarena, né? Não sabia que ele sabia dançar Macarena.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't called before. Up a little bit and try to get this offense moving.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The throw here caught by Devontae Parker, and they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 37.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on football.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
Fitzpatrick throwing complete, and this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Oh, no.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, 31 yards. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
Só que outros ganharam, ficaram com 15 pontos, agora vão estar.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the
agora
touchdown.
já se torna difícil de recuperar. Temos aqui em repetição, exit game, super slim, deve ser para andar mais devagar. Medic Center, será o quê? Não temos ninguém aí para ir ao veterinário, não é? Stings, controls, acessibilidade. Ok. E estamos aqui a chegar à parte final do jogo. Deve estar mesmo a acabar.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Duas partes.
Conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
Já push.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Tomem, a bola vai, escala.
16-12. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
O gajo ainda tentaram agarrar ali, ajudaram-me a empurrar para a frente. Ele não se atirou e pronto, já não me conseguiu apanhar. Eu já disse, Pedro, Rafa e o Gonçalo atrás de mim. Toma! Queriam-me apanhar? Queriam, fica para a próxima. Agora vamos ter aqui.
And again, it's no good. A few boo-birds coming out as he's missed his second extra point here in the first half. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Aqui isto aqui tinha que ser bastante melhorado. Lá está o Arthur, não está a Macarena.
So that one will be accepted. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He's out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Redskins scoop it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, Charles, if you think so far the early part of the preseason, who has stood out? If you take a peek back at the draft, the first round, it was pretty defensively minded, but there were 3 quarterbacks taken. Kyler Murray first, Daniel Jones 6th, Dwayne Haskins 15th. Of those guys, they look pretty good.
I agree with you, Brandon. When you talk about those 3 quarterbacks, and you're right, the rest of the draft, we're talking about big linemen, right? We're talking about defensive players, not a lot of skilled players in the first round. But let's take the quarterbacks very quickly. Kyler Murray, by acclamation, went to Arizona. Everyone excited about it. And I think his team remains excited about his prospects. They're eager to see him play. He became the starter as soon as he was drafted. Daniel Jones, that was a different situation in New York. The fans weren't real excited about him coming in, but the reason they drafted him has a similar demeanor and talent to Eli Manning, and he's acquitting himself quite nicely in the early going. And Dwayne Haskins a little more up and down in Washington, but they love the big arm of this guy, and he's back at home. Remember, he grew up in Potomac.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. Keenum now on first down. Caught on the right side, Reed. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone.
Pinta.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches...
o vídeo. Espero que tenham ficado com uma ideia de como é que é o jogo. Eu sinceramente gostei. É engraçado. E assim finaliza-se a gameplay. Espero que tenham gostado. Não se esqueçam de deixar o vosso like, subscreverem o canal e até o próximo vídeo.